Hi, once again, I'm back, Kaushik Chatterjee. In this video, we are going to discuss again a very interesting topic, and most of the people even they will be comparing by themselves itself, like whether I should go for a debt fund or whether I should go to invest the same money in my fixed deposit. It's a very big even discussion, very big even debate also. Nobody knows even who is going to win and what exactly all about this debate. But let me tell you, and let me discuss about what is the difference, because already we have discussed about debt fund, even FD already long back we have discussed. If you go watch even my financial tools, even there already have discussed about the FD in details, so you can watch that FD video and then you can come back to this video. Debt fund already have discussed in the last video, so you can watch and then you can come back to this video. But let me tell you, or not on the debate point, not on this other parameters, as a financial record, as a financial parameters, if I look out. So debt fund is different. Again, your fixed deposit is entirely different. So there is no similarities. The instrument itself works in a different ways itself. So if I'm going to invest, fundamentally it looks same. Whether it is debt fund, whether it is fixed deposit, both I'm going to get even a fixed returns. But yes, there will be a huge difference. So let me tell you already. I've discussed about debt fund, but let me give you some of the fundamentals of debt fund again. In debt fund, again, yes, the money will be invested in the market. Here, the money will be invested maybe in the money market, maybe in the government equities, government even bonds, even some kind of treasury. The investment, it is to the extent it might be secure, because when I'm talking about the government investment, the government bonds, even corporate bonds, but it is not similar as FD. Now here, if I come back again for the FD, so in FD what happens, you are going to invest your certain amount of money to XYZ even financial institute or maybe even the banks, and you are going to get even a fixed even rate of interest. Again, if I come back to debt fund, so debt fund, maybe my risk will not be there, but I'm not going to understand, I'm not going to even reveal that how exactly how much I'm going to get as a returns. Whereas in FD, again, if you look out, whether it is 7, whether it is 8, whether it is 9, 10, 5, 4, whatever it is all written. If I'm going to invest this much money, on returns I'm going to get on this much interest only, I'm going to get this much amount totally, with my capital, with my interest. But in debt fund, it is not mentioned, because the investment is entirely into the market, though it is quite secure compared to any other funds if I talk. So already we have discussed only two funds, remaining another two funds we have to discuss. But yes, it is not same. Again, come back to your taxation part. So whereas in debt fund, whatever even uh, debt money I gain, on that even I have to pay the tax. Again, depends on your tax slabs. Again, depends what about all your earnings. So for that, even you can take a consultation with your tax consultant, and then you can understand how exactly and where exactly you need to pay, how much you need to pay exactly. But again, if I look out in the FD, whatever interest you are actually gained, on that interest, again you have to pay the tax. Again, come back to your tax lab. Again, you have to consult to your tax consultant. So fundamentally, if I look out this three important even difference, it is very very important. So I cannot say this is the same instrument. I cannot say this is the same tool. There's a huge difference. One money is going to invest it in market. One money is going to invest in a prime bank or maybe prime even financial institute. Based on this reputation, even I'm going to get even from the bank even a fixed even rate of interest. And that is what it is called, all about your deposit. You are going to get a fixed rate of interest. So it is named by fixed deposit. But whereas in debt fund, though my money is not on high risk, but I'm not going to say, I'm not going to get the exact 4%, 5%, 6%, or 7% returns as I'm going to get easily even in my FD. So it is very very important to understand the tool even before I invest. That's what you need a consultation. That's what you need to do your own research, your own even understanding point. If you have money, I'm not going to invest even anywhere until unless even I'm not clear what exactly I'm going to get, what depth even I'm going to uh, get into the water, and what extent I can also recover my risk. So for this, it is very very important, even whether I'm going to take a large risk, small risk, or kind of lower risk, even kind of a longer tenure, even kind of a smaller tenure. So again, if I come back on the again tenure part, so again fixed deposit, again you can go even for longer tenure, even up to even 10 years. Yes, even in debt fund also, even you can take even similar kind of situation. But yes, this is not only the one point. Even after 10 years also, if I'm not going to get even whatever I have invested as a capital even from the debt fund, so definitely I'm going to lose my money. Whereas in FD, even if I'm going to invest even, let's say XYZ amount of money, but after 10 years I know this is the amount of money I'm going to receive. So it's entirely different. So going forward, there will be no debate which is best, whether it is FD is best, whether it is debt fund it is best. We are not into similar kind of discussion. We are not here for the debate. We are here to understand it is my money, my observation, my research. I have to invest my money where I can get my money back, even with a guaranteed returns, or maybe with a good returns, or maybe even a lower risk. So it is me I have to decide. So for that, I need to understand first which tool works on what parameters and what is the fundamental difference of debt fund and fixed deposit. So I hope again it will be very very helpful. And any questions, any kind of queries, I'm always open to answer you. Waiting for all your queries, even in my mailbox, even in my chat box. Thanks. Thanks for watching.